You think we're gonna beat all these games?
It's the boys.
Welcome once again.
Hello, we're going to Camino.
Camino!
Changing on the guard.
This is the place where all the clones are made, right?
Yep, Kaminoan.
Kaminoan facility must be seized. Oh, right, because we're the bad guys now. I keep forgetting. Oh, hey, this is that clip.
We are the baddies.
Where they go meet the 9-foot-tall androgynous alien guy.
Mm-hmm.
Gal.
And Django.
That's right.
He's Singularity.
The unchanged, unbathed one.
Same clothes, hasn't
His clothes
washed.
have not been changed.
Yeah, he hasn't washed
means.
either.
Yeah.
So
he
he's
is not
smelly
changed.
dude. You can smell him from a mile away. You're walking through like a you're walking through a board game store and there's a magic tournament. And you can smell one of the guys.
Jesus. That specific call out. Juan went there.
It's prevalent in the Smash community too, unfortunately.
There used to be a really popular subreddit. Boba?
Boba? Look at how fast he is.
Is he supposed to be like a little kid then?
No, this is between episodes.
This is
3
later
and 4.
on. So it's like teen Boba.
Yeah. This is probably like Boba emerging. Oh, what's this?
That's pretty cool.
Shoot the thingy.
What was I just saying?
You're saying, oh god! Don't let me die with Boba already. No! I'm already dead! Yikes.
Was it just random that you got to start with him?
No, it must be intended that you start with him in this mission.
Oh.
I think we might get him later on, too.
Cool.
He's very good. If you... all of these characters are very good if you don't have to, like, also do an objective while trying to use them.
Oh. Well, then what are they good for?
They're good in, like, just kind of killing. Like, cutting through people and things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like waves of enemies.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But when it's like, hey, shoot this box on a wall while 9.
Whoa!
You see him juking? What's he doing? Where's he going?
Yeah. Oh, you made it to the Apple Store.
Well, this is a long time ago, right? So they're gonna have like the original iPod on display here.
I remember that thing. It was it was big.
You guys are just gonna stop.
Look at those 2 trash cans over there just
They're having a good time.
Love those guys, yeah. They just look so beat up and dirty. And everything else looks normal.
Although you can take these things out from like across the map. These turrets.
Yeah, it is cool how you can shoot the rocket really long distance.
Oh hi, you trying to shoot me? How about your...
Oh, somebody already got it.
Yep, somebody got him.
So there was an interesting incident that took place recently.
At your place of employment.
At my place of employment, yes.
And it happened to you, involving you.
It happened to me, yes. So, for anyone unaware that maybe doesn't watch the show, I don't usually divulge where I work exactly, but let's just suffice it to say that I work somewhere where I often run a register and handle money. Mm-hmm. And when you work at a place like that, you undergo various types of training and supervision to try to prepare you for various situations. And, you know, there are common scenarios that come into play when you're in a retail environment that you need to be
handling cash
that you need to be ready for. Yeah,
stuff,
you need to know how to handle money.
And people know you're handling
and how not to handle money and all that sort of thing. And one common thing that you usually are trained to look out for when you're in that type of environment, if you're working at a place that does high volume, is what's called a quick changer.
Quick changer?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this, Vaughn?
I am not.
Okay, so
I've also never been a register person.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. A quick changer is somebody who comes up to a register with the proposition of making change. So they have
they got a 20.
They have a certain type of money,
fives or something,
and they're going to try to break it into some other type of denomination, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what their preface is. And what they do is they come up and they say, "Oh, can I get a blah, 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 and they ask for it, okay? And they have you count it out, and then they give you the other thing, and then they change their mind. And they say, oh, you know what, actually, here, let me give you this, and then can you just do this? And they create confusion, and then end up with more money than they started with.
Yep.
And that's the basics of a quick changer.
Okay.
So when you work in retail, I assume anywhere, that's something that they tell you to look out for, you know. And most places that do like a smaller volume would probably just say don't make change for anybody, right? There's no
say like, oh, sorry, we can't do that.
Yeah, there's no reason to make change. You know, we don't do that, or oh, sorry, I don't have that much. You know, you come up with something and you just politely,
We kind of like diplomatically decline.
yeah, you just politely decline, and you know, you're protecting yourself basically. But at the place I work, it's a little bit different because basically we have to do anything and everything that the person requests. Like if the person requests something that you are able to do, you're supposed to do it. That's literally the training that we receive. And so this lady comes up to me.
Whoa.
And she has $600 bills in her hand.
Okay.
And she says, I want to get change for these.
She's trying to do this on like a large scale with big bills?
Yes. Immediately when she walks up to me, I immediately, like, red flags are going up in my brain.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, this is not a kosher situation. This is not good. But she comes up to me with these $600 bills, and she says, I want change. And before anything has happened, before I've said anything, I'm already like, this lady's trying to take money from me.
Yep.
I already know.
Oh, grenade!
But because of the training that I've received,
you know you have to help her.
I am supposed to always give the person the benefit of the doubt. I have literally signed documentation
saying you will do that.
Says I will give the person the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, the good thing about that is that the company I work for backs you up.
If based on the decision you make.
Right.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Because I am doing what I said I would do, I'm doing right by them. You know, kind of thing. So this lady comes up to me with this money, and I know it's fishy, and she's got a little person with her too. Not a little person, but you know, she's got somebody with her, and you can tell it's kind of like an act.
Yeah.
And they were
almost a craft, maybe.
Right. It was definitely a craft because they're speaking in another language to each other. And then she's in between sentences saying something to me. So she's making it look as though she is distracted and that she's not really paying attention to me. And so she gives me this money. I open up my register. I count out the money. And I have her money. And I give her money. You know.
Yep.
And I give her this giant stack of $600 and $20 bills. And I'm like, okay, there you go.
Oh, it's an auto turret.
And then she goes, oh, I want 50s. And then at this point, I'm like, okay, 100% this lady's trying to quick change me.
Yep.
And I just say, I don't have 50s.
Is this true?
Yes, this is 100% true, because they don't give us any...
So then you're still satisfying your employers.
Exactly. I'm doing the best I can. I said, well, I don't have 50s. And I'm hoping that she just takes it and goes. But then she gets me by saying, okay, well, then I'll just do 400 then. So she hands me back the stack of 20s.
Look at him. You see that?
And she hands me back the stack of 20s, and I hand her back the 100s that she gave me. And as soon as she hands me the stack of 20s, I can immediately tell that it's not the same amount of money. And I, like, pointed at...
So she's, like, taking a couple 20s out?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes, like I can physically feel the difference. That it's less money than it was before. She hands it back to me and she says, well, just give me 400 instead. But I've already given her the money that she gave me. So she's got that. And then I have this stack of money that's not what I originally gave her.
Yep.
So the money's already gone. And I know it.
Yep.
But I didn't see her do it and I didn't see where she put it, so I couldn't do anything. Mm-hmm. And I'm like pointing at her and pointing at her wallet, and I'm like, this isn't what I gave you. Mm-hmm. And then she just like pretends like she doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Oof.
And she's like, what? And then she's like, give me 400. And so I'm like holding the stack of money, and I like show it to her, and I'm like, this isn't even $400. Mm-hmm. This is supposed to be $600. You know?
Right.
And she's like, well, give me 50s. And I'm like, I don't have 50s. and then she's like, oh, it's okay. And then she walks away. And I'm like, shit. And so I like close my register and like immediately go to the office where the like guy who watches the cameras is, because I know there's a camera directly above me where I work. And I like immediately tell him like, hey, pretty sure this lady just stole money from me.
Yep.
You know, and we watch it back. And when you watch it back, you can see this lady do like a little move.
Oh.
She takes the stack of money, and when she hands it back to me, she like folds some of it, and then like hands me the rest. And then you can see me like point at her, like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
but it, you know, I can't like grab it out of her hand. Right. I'm not allowed to like touch her. I'm not allowed to accuse her of anything.
Oh.
So it was like the dumbest situation ever.
Mm-hmm. Where there's nothing you could do.
I knew it was being attempted, and then I knew it was happening, and then I knew it happened, and I was just helpless the whole time.
God.
You know?
So she got away with it.
So she got away with like $240. Mm-hmm. And I guess the silver lining is that nothing bad happens to me.
Yeah.
But it's just really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a stupid situation. It's like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, because we're kind of doing it to ourselves.
Yeah. So, well, and then, of course, after the incident, they're like, well, just don't make change for people. And it's like, oh, okay, so I'm not allowed to say no to anybody except for that.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
So you were asking about the Dark Trooper.
It's the silver guy.
Yep, here's what he does.
He looks cool.
He has a jetpack that...
Oh, he's so fast!
That lets you leap like that.
Damn, he's fast!
So it doesn't... Oh, I just killed my own guy. But he kind of... So the normal jet trooper for the clones, he just flies like... Sort of like Django does in Bounty Hunter. Where you just kind of hover, you can kind of go...
Oh, so you can hit groups of guys with that.
Yep, that's the kind of niche use of it. So actually, it's really good against the clones, but the reason I wasn't using it in the last mission because it's kind of shit against the droids.
Oh, and you said your health isn't very good either, right?
Yeah, and they're like really small, the droids are.
It doesn't group together as well?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like bounce off of them as well to jump to other guys.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty cool though.
He has his uses, certainly.
He looks awesome.
And you can kind of get to areas you're not supposed to get to. Like
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now you can sneak attack. And whoop.
Ooh. Oh, little double tap on the jetpack there.
Oh, it got me right before I...
Little fly.
Yep.
Fly.
That's the kind of cheesy thing you can do is you can just tap it once and you still go the same distance. Like once you let go of it.
Vaughn, have you ever had... Have you ever like detected that someone was going to attempt something nefarious, and then you like watched it play out, but there was nothing you could do?
I've never been in a position where I'm like powerless to do anything about it, I think.
Okay. Or like, have you seen through someone's nefarious plot and like nipped it in the bud?
There's one weird thing that happened where it sucked because it was a coworker doing it to me.
Okay.
And I noticed what had happened, and like so I was working at a fast food, or not a fast food, but a food place. And it was the malt shop.
Yeah.
And sometimes...
Where do I go if I have a faulty iPhone 7?
So what... And I understand this. Like, sometimes you... oh my god, he unloaded on me. How'd he get that?
The Gatling gun?
Yeah.
Is that not normal?
Well, there is a clone class that has it, but like it's interesting because these clones don't have like the normal clone weapons.
Oh,
because the jet troopers have machine guns instead of pistols. So it's there we go, got him.
Back to the malt shop.
Oh, yes. So I understand that sometimes you want the malt, right? Like
most of the time, I would think
that's like a normal thing.
You
to
want the malt,
yeah. Like you. Oh no! I just happened to make this extra. Somehow we have like an extra malt made, and no one's gonna use it. And like, I'll just put it in the freezer if we don't use it by the end of the shift. Okay, you know, whatever. Then you just ask the manager and take it home or something.
Yeah.
But so this guy like involved me in his little scheme to like make this happen.
What, trying to make a free malt for himself?
Yeah. And so we have like a ticketing system, right?
Sure.
Oh, there's like a where are those coming from?
Gunship, man.
You see that?
Yeah.
There is a gunship. What the heck? So we have like a ticket system, right? Where an order comes in and like from the waitresses through a ticket.
Yeah.
And then you do the ticket, you put the ticket up with the order when it's done, and that's how like your way to keep track and like the waitress to know what they're picking up.
Yeah.
And so what essentially happened was he like tells me, he's like, oh man, I made this thing up. Can you find like where'd the ticket go for it? He's like, oh, I swear I saw a ticket for it. And I'm like literally digging through the garbage because I'm like, oh shit, we're missing something. Yeah. Like that's not good. And then he like tells me, or no, he doesn't tell me. What he should have done was just tell me like, hey man, I'm trying to get I'm just trying to get this malt.
Yeah.
Just go along with it. He doesn't tell me that. He watches me dig through the garbage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I realized like a little bit later, I'm like, the motherfucker just let me literally put my hands through the garbage.
Yeah.
To like serve his plot of getting a free malt.
That sucks.
When he could have just been like, hey, I'm going to take this, like, just play along. And yeah, it was, I just feel like,
yeah, he trusted no one.
Yeah, like why not just tell me so that I don't have to,
or why not just friggin' ask if you can have one?
Yeah,
you know,
because I'm not gonna like rat on you for something so insignificant. But like it makes me want to rat on you when you
disappear.
Yep, gone, dead,
gone ship. Am I right?
Get him out of here. Wow, I can hit it from here.
That's nice.
It's not even moving.
Get it, dude.
It's just chilling.
Get it while it's hot. Gone.
Dead. One frame.
Yep.
Off screen.
No explosion or anything. Just boop.
It might be that like when you're up close, it explodes.
That one in the air didn't explode either.
No, it didn't. But I was pretty far away from
it.
But yeah, like I don't know. Just it made me want to rat on him. Just because he made me
so stupid.
Dig through and he didn't do it himself. He watched me dig through the trash.
Oh, did you catch that reference there?
What do you say?
He said something about Boba Fett was leaving to track down a smuggler on Tatooine.
Oh, so it's like bridging.
He's going after Solo.
Yeah, I like it.
That's pretty cool.
Like this was his mission right before that.
Even though wasn't Boba Fett not supposed to go after Solo until after he was assigned to it by Darth Vader?
I think it's maybe implying that Vader gave him this task to accompany stormtroopers. Like it was like a twofer. Like he was like, hey, go kill these guys, and then that's how like their communication started. Unless he means Jabba, but as the smuggler. Oh, that's possible too, I guess. I didn't see the rest of the conversation, so. Well, folks, that's one. Yeah, that's in the books. Next week I'll be back with Django. We're back to a mission an episode, hopefully. Let's hope so. Not that crazy one on Mustafar. Oh my god. That was like back to the Rogue Squadron days. Oh man. Where we're just off camera. Hopefully we don't have I was even playing my acoustic guitar. You were, yeah. Just like... Is that what you did during the... That's what I did during one of the really long Rogue Squadron. And that... Whatever planet that is, I don't know if it's Mustafar, but that's like a lava planet. It was a lava planet too. It's always the damn lava planets, man. Get them out of here. Oh man. But yeah, stay tuned for some more bounty hunter. Madden football on Wednesday. That on Wednesday. And something exciting on Friday. TBA. TBA, yeah. Wow. Well, it's been announced
It
your time.
may have been announced elsewhere.
but in the boys'
So you'll
calendar.
have to look around.
Forthcoming, but exciting.
Yes.
Very exciting.
I mean, always.
True.
What isn't?
What announcements do we have that aren't exciting?
That's right.
I suppose. I shouldn't classify that.
In the meantime, hop on Discord and say hello and check out our sodas and snacks and candies on the
Backlog.
Instagram.
Yeah. It's the place to go.
Stay well, everyone. And we'll see you in the next thing.
Don't freeze. It's cold out there.
Oh, yeah. If you're around here.
Don't slip on the ice.